So guys, today is day 5. Every day takes some seconds to work. Okay. Yeah. Day 5 of Canvas app. Okay, Canvas app series at KSR Data Vision. So what will be the topics that we will be covering today? I will be letting you know how to add validation in the form, right? That was the, I guess, most asked question. Like, we will work on the validations today, and I'll let you know how to work with the patch function. We will work on the enable disable of the button. This was also one of the requirement that is coming from last 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 sessions. And then we will work on this lookup, search, and filter function. I will give you the difference into this. This is also a very good question to ask in the interviews. So then we have seen how the local variable work, right, with set. So now today I'll tell you the working example of global variables also, right? Clear, guys? Any doubt in the content? Okay, I'll
No,
take it
sir.
as
No,
no.
sir.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So now let's go to our war zone and start building that. So this is the app that you all are working on with me, obviously. So it is getting ready. Let it load, and then we will get our hands dirty on few more decks thing today. How many of you have actually tried this thing, working on the app and all? Okay, Manoj
Yes,
has
sir.
tried.
Right,
Sir, we
right,
don't
it's
have
working fine.
credentials now.
Sorry?
We don't have credentials, right?
Yeah, credentials you don't have, you will be getting it if you are enrolling. So I think today is the last session, and if you want to enroll, so then you will get that. Otherwise, like I guess Roy already told you, right, yesterday, how to create that. Okay,
But
guys, let's Satish, let's discuss this thing in the doubt session, because I want to cover the content first, and then we will take your all the doubts that you have. Even till 9:30 we will be there. Okay, if you have doubts, we will not let even a single doubt uncleared. But let's finish the content first, so then I'll take all the questions. Okay, guys, aligned?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, guys. So is Vivek here? I think Vivek was suggesting on this from last 2 days. We should work on the validations, or it was someone else. Okay, so
Krishna here.
Krishna, right? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, Krishna. Yaar. So basically, yeah, we need to work on the form validations, right? If we see here now, if we go to the thing, so here you can add anything, right? You can add Mr. You can add Mrs. You can add Mr. also, and then you will add Mr. So if you click on the submit button, so right now all other fields are empty, and if you're clicking on submit button, so then the data is getting saved, right? So if you have created this kind of canvas app, so then it will add various anomalies in the data. So I'm assuming you are aware about anomalies. So anomalies are nothing but like various inconsistencies in the data set. Okay, so let me see if it is opened. Yeah, it is opened. Power Platform Indra, if you can see right now this row is added. Similarly, someone has added blank row also, right? So look how inconsistent your data is. So to make a user work on this app properly, like you will add the validations in the app. Like you will let the user to work with the app with less errors. Okay, you will design app in such a way. So now can someone of you tell me like what to how with which control we can replace this so that there are less chances of user making mistakes?
We can give some choices here.
Yeah, that is good option.
The list, SharePoint list,
Okay, yeah, Sandeep.
similar to service line.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
drop down list, sir.
drop down, right? Yeah, Sandeep. Okay, what about others? Come on, guys, give me your thoughts. You are the developer. I am just executing things on behalf of you.
Sir, one doubt, sir. So if anyone want to enter his email ID, even if it is invalid, also it will take, sir.
Yeah, that also we can control, right? Like the extension should be at the rate of gmail.com. What right, guys? So what we will do, as Satish and I guess one more guy mentioned, so we will be drop down with radio button option. Okay, Sandeep texted me. So what we will do, we will replace this thing with the drop down. So drop down is nothing but where you are getting the options. So basically now you will be having the predefined options, right? Mr., Mrs., and whatever the title is. So there are very less chances of making the user what to say, issues, right? So what we will do, we will delete this control from here. Where is delete? Let me see if I can add control here.
I
Otherwise we
think
need
first we
to
need to unlock.
yeah, it is already unlocked.
No, I
Yeah,
think on
sorry.
the right click it is
Yes,
asking us
yes.
to.
Yeah. So if we are deleting this, so we have to add here drop down. Okay. So this is the drop down that we are adding here. So this is the drop down that is added. So right now it is drop down one, right? So if we need to use in the formula, so it will be very ambiguity wise thing, right? Drop down 1, 2, 3, 4. How you will get to know like which drop down you are referring to? So we will say rename it to title drop down. Okay. So this is the title drop down that we have created. So now we are having error here, right? So what are the errors? Name is not valid. Data card 1 is not recognized. So data card 1 is getting used somewhere and it is not recognized. Let us see where it is getting used. Yeah, we are updating something here. Data card 1.text. Let's get rid of this thing. Where is the second error? Second error is this thing. Okay. So now what you need to do, you have to add the values. So basically the values that you have to add, what you need to go is you have to click on this items. Okay. So items is nothing what will be the content of this. So if you go in the service line, this drop down, and if you see in the items, we have given the choices, right? From this service line, because we have choices column in the SharePoint. But as of now in SharePoint, we have text column, right? So there are no choices column available. So what we will do, we will either we need to do is we need to create a table in the SharePoint with the choices, then refer it here, or we can add an object here itself because we already know the names, right? There are two names which will be there, Mr. and Mrs. Right? So what we will do, we will add here array like Mr. dot. What will be the other title? What can be the other titles, guys? Mrs.
Miss.
Miss.
Mm.
Yeah. What else? Fine. 3 are fine, right? So now if I'm going back and if I am seeing, so now you are getting 3 titles, right? So now you have restricted user to select from these 3 titles only, right? So previously in title, so suppose I'm a noob user, I'm first time working with app, I don't know how to work with the these things. So I will rather than it can be human error also. Like we will not read the title, we will directly write the name here. So in the title field, the name will get populated, right? You guys agree these kind of issues happens, right? Even with us also,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right?
Sure.
So now we are escaping from that issue with the help of this, right? So now I will not submit this form like because it will not get submitted. Let's create all the validation first and then let's learn about patch function, how to update the file. Okay, so this is what this. So any other validation that we can perform here on the title one? I think it is sorted now, right?
Yeah, it's a mandatory field. We can make it as a mandatory or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
can
will.
do.
Yes, we will make it mandatory. But mandatory wise, we need to write the code on the submit button. Like we will disable and enable this button only if this is mandatory. But like it is always selected, right? Something is always selected by default. Or you
Yeah.
don't want to select anything by default. You want to make it blank drop down. So then
Yeah.
that also you can do. What you need to do is you need to click on this drop down, and here I think here there will be some setting. Default value. Let me search here directly. Default is 1, right? I'll say default nothing. Where it went? Let us see with false if work. Default we have written to false, but still it is not working. Let us see blank. No, it is still taking the first thing. Okay, so you have to change this. Like let me see here it is coming as blank, right? So might be
Maybe in
like
the
it is.
items itself, we have to add some blank value.
Yeah, that is basically kind of workaround that you can do. So what you need to do, you have to go to items, So basically these things you can do, like you can play with it, right? So we will add blank and we will say like then it is 0. Ideally, it is, if we are not adding anything, it is taking the index 0. You know array, right? 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So now what next? But visually wise, it is not appealing, right? It is giving a blank value here. Okay, no worries. So this is the workaround that we can do. So then in first name, like it should be it should be free text only, right? As of now, because we don't have any way to get the first name of the user. Or we can auto populate also, right? Come on, guys, give me your what to say, valuable suggestions.
Yeah, it should not allow anything other than alphabets.
What we have user function, right? So let's see like whether we can get the data from user function. I hope it is unlocked. Okay, let's unlock and see the default value. Let's try to set the default value itself. Okay, right now it is blank. I will say user dot full name. So what you are getting in the Rajit Singh, right? So I will try to split it on the basis of this thing, on the basis of space, right? So we will get the first name. How many of you agree? No one agrees? Guys, yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what split function will do? It will split the data on the basis of spaces. Okay, what it is saying? It is saying there is error in the formula. Try revising the formula and run it again. This is giving the correct result. Indrajit Singh. So I want to split user text, comma. How to give the space like this? Okay, let us see the syntax, like whether how it works. Basically, it is saying it is giving the table. So let me see if I can get the data from here directly. Okay, no worries. Let us see the split function. So basically, you will come up with all these ideas, and then you might need to search about syntaxes and work on this. So basically, I have that open handy here. So let us see the formula reference. Split. Where is split? GHI LMNOPQRST. Where is split? Yeah, this is split, right? And we will say separator required text to split, separator required, separator to use it in splitting the string can be 0, 1 or more characters. Split apple or oranges. Actually, we are writing the same formula, but still it is not working. Yeah, this is the formula, right? Split. Okay, let us see what is the issue that we are facing here. Come on, guys, tell me what can be the issue.
There is no comma in the first after that.
No, we are
After that
not
full
using.
name. No, after that full name, there you need to be have a comma. Up next,
After string, comma, I think comma done.
Okay, where here?
no, in the in
No.
between that.
After
Yes,
string.
yes.
But we are not separating with the comma. We want to separate with the, if you select this, we are getting this, right? Indrajit Singh. I want Indrajit in the first name and Singh in the last name, right? This is the record that we are getting. Getting me? Yes, no. Okay, let us try, I guess. So right now it is getting us text, right? So what we will do, come on. We are using split and we will say split. So it is expecting the first argument. Sorry.
I think
Then
there is no comma.
so right now, if we can say it is giving us table, right? But we want a record. So if we put dot and value, it should work. So still it is giving table, right? Because why we are getting error? The function is getting executed, but it is returning the table, right? If here you can see data type is table. What we want is we want text.
Is it because we are
Yes.
just selecting the complete table rather than selecting a particular item in the list?
No, we are not selecting the list, right? We are selecting the logged in user.
But
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Split, comma. Guys, this is why this is not working. Actually, I was checking the value. This is same thing is getting executed.
Dot result.
Sorry.
Dot result.
No. Dot result. No. Dot text. No. Let me see if I can get this with the help of this. No worries. So basically, this is how the split function, the thing is same only. Like if you want to separate it.
Copilot.
Copilot. Okay, let us see. Because that thing is same. Like the syntax is same. We are writing the same thing, but it is not working. Okay, let us ask how to ask. How to get the logged in. Okay, we will say set default value of what is the drop data card value? Data card value to first name of logged in user. Let us see whether it can rescue us or not. I was not able to find an answer for that. Okay, no worries guys, like this is the syntax only. Like if I can show you on Google also, you will get the same results only. Like we will say set okay, let us see, get the first name of logged in user in Canvas apps. Look, user dot full name, and then when you do this, label is automatically populated with the full name. Look at the reference image below. Get the current user first name I have written, right? Logged in, first name of the logged in user. No worries, let it be. So what we will do,
Try
we
this,
will
sir. Like first open bracket, then split, then open bracket user, then open close parenthesis.
okay.
Dot full name.
Yes. Let us see with the email whether this is working or not. Because in email we will be having the things, right? Okay. The split function is taking a test today. Okay, we want to split it on the basis of at the rate, comma, at the rate, dot value. No guys, I think there is some issue in the function itself. We are doing something wrong.
Indrajit, can you use trim function? Just I googled that. One of
Okay,
the answers
string
came as trim. Trim.
trim. Trim
Trim.
trim, what it will do is it will remove the
I
trailing
know.
and ending spaces, right?
No. Trim. Here they gave like trim last and this first name from
Okay,
a split.
let us see user dot full name. But trim is expecting removes all the spaces from the text value except for a single space between word. So what it will do?
Yeah, I know the function of the trim, but when I Google the same thing, so this one of the answer I got was the using trim function. With that, they achieved like getting only first name, not the last. Even though the name specifies both first and last names, only first name will be visible on.
Instead of trim, you can put first, sir. FR is first.
First will give you the first these characters, right? First, then if I put it here, so that will be workaround basically. for my name. So for my name, like suppose the character are 10, right? First 10.
First, then the comma slips, open bracket splits, sir.
Okay. Split. Then okay. What next? User dot email full name. Okay. Next, comma, like this, right? And dot value like this.
Yes.
Yeah, it worked. So basically what is happening here, we are taking what it is giving as output. Look, it is giving us a table. So you want to see what is the table that it is giving? It is giving us the table as like this. Okay, guys, this is the issue that we were getting. So now we are getting the first value of the table. So what is happening? This split was converting the data into table, and we were doing the things that was not correct. So how many of you got it? What was the issue? Or should I go to the PPT and explain?
Sir, please explain again. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir, in notepad clearly explain, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me go to this and I'll explain it to you. Okay. What happened? So basically this was the string that we were getting, right? Indrajit Singh. So then we were writing split and user dot full name on the basis of space, right? This is what we were writing, and it was returning as a table. What we were trying to get the value of it. So you will get value when the things are getting converted into record or object in that matter. Okay, so how basically? So like suppose for first name it is first name, suppose Indrajit. Okay, and then last name Singh. This is the object basically. So when you will use this value and text, you will get the value from the object. Okay, what is happening here? We are getting a table, right? What it is doing, it has created a table in the background like with this, and wherever. So suppose we have one more thing here like Mart. Okay, these are the three things. So how it will convert the string as Indrajit Singh Man,
Man.
right? It has converted it like table, right? So what we did, we have simply written, okay, give us the first record of the table, that is it. So it will return the first name. How many of you got it?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
got it.
Right. So now suppose you want to get the last name. So what you will say? Instead of first, you will say, give us the last
Last.
record. Right? Got it? So this was a silly mistake that we were doing. Okay. So we will copy this and we will save our time, and we will go here, we will unlock, and we will say, okay.
Last.
And we will change here to last. So similarly, this last 10 and first 10 will give you the first n characters and last 10 character. Suppose you want to get the first 3 characters. So then you will be using first 10, then the string, comma 3, like substring, right? Okay. So now in email, we need to add some functionality, like it should end with @gmail.com. That we will add in the end. So let it be. So address will be
You have to write last, sir, in the last name.
where? I think it is Satish. Satish, I have already we are already completed that. We have completed that last name one. Guys, is my screen lagging?
No, sir.
No, right? So still, like, what is the issue as of now? Like, even if it is populating the name, but still user can add something here, right? So we don't want user to add something here. We want it to take the name so that user is interacting as less as they can, so that they are not uh, affecting our data sanity. So what we will do, we will disable this field from the user. We will not let them upload edit this. So how to disable, guys? Which control should I use from here? Tell me.
Display mode.
Yeah, who is this?
Roy.
Roy. Yes, Roy, this is expected from you. What about others? So basically what you need to do, you want a user to only view this thing. You don't want a user to edit, right? So as we have already seen in the form, so you can control the display mode of the thing, right? Dot view, dot edit, dot new. How many of you remember that? Right. So here the display mode is parent dot display mode. So what we will say, either we can change the parent display mode of parent itself. So this is the parent for this, right? So let us see if we can change the display mode of this itself. It will automatically inherit. So now it is inheriting the display mode of the parent. For it, the parent is this, the entire form. But if we are changing the display mode for entire form, all the fields will get logged, right? We don't want to do that. Let's do it for this only. We will say, let's get rid of this. We will say display mode dot
View.
disabled.
Okay. View
Yeah,
can be view also
view can
possible.
also you can use. So basically in view, like it will not be this looking like this, but editing I don't think it will be allowed. So it will look like this. Okay. But if you're using disable, so then this will be lighter shade and you will be able to view that. Okay. In both the cases, you will both not be able to edit. Guys, yes, no, got it.
Yes, yes, got it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yes.
yeah, we have already wasted 5 minutes in that split thing. So I want to ramp up. Okay. So display mode, here it should be display mode dot display mode dot. So basically these things that we faced in the split, that you will face in your real projects also. Many times I do
Not
face.
edit, sir. Not edit. You selected edit.
Okay, it
Now
should
you
be.
do this disable.
Now, yeah, we can do this for disable. Okay, so you can check how the view and disable looks like. Okay, guys. So similarly, like you can add all the functionalities here. If you want to add for email, let's add for email, and then we will add for this postal code. So then for country, let it be, because I want to explain other things also. Like for country, you know, right? For country, again, we have to replace it with what? This drop down, right?
List.
Yeah, drop down control, which will have the list to be selected from. So for this date, it is already like this. And for city, let it be free text only as of now. But you can add the branching logic that we will surely discuss in some of the next class, like how to add the branching logic on the basis of country, because for that we need to have the mapping available in the backend. We need to create table and then we need to create that. Okay, so for today I will tell you how to check whether it is a valid email address or not. But if you want to have what to say, so suppose you guys are working in an organization named as ksrdatavision.com. So in that case, you will be having the KSR Data Vision ID, right? All the users will be from the internal user only. So for that, what you can do, you can add the Power Automate flow here, and then it will automatically give you the username here. So whenever you will be typing, it will do the validation and it will give you, okay, this is a valid ID or not. Okay. Got it, guys. So that will be that I will tell you when we will be integrating the Power Automate with this. And meanwhile, like at that time, you will have IDs also. So then I will share this app with you. You guys can play with it, and then like again, like you can see it in action. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So now what we will be trying to implement here, we will check like whether the @gmail.com is correct or not. Okay, whether the domain name is correct or not. So how we can check that? First of all, we need to extract the domain name. How many of you agree that?
Yes, sir.
Right. So how to extract? Now we know, right? We will be
Yes, sir.
using this split and we will say dot email. Email on the basis of at the
Dot.
rate. At the rate, right? After at the
Yeah.
rate, it will be that. So now we are getting this. We want the last because we want the domain name. Look, it is ksrconsultantservices.com, right? So we will say if this is the value that we are getting equals to, now we are getting string, right? We will say at the rate okay, let us give us gmail.com. Then we will let the user add. Otherwise If it is not like that, so then what you need to do, let us put the negative condition here. If it is not equals to gmail.com, then what you need to do, you need to reset the control, because if we are only throwing the error, it will let the user at the save the form, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Notify. What will be the text? Add.
Invalid email ID or add
Valid email ID.
Okay, let us write this invalid email. Okay. Let's try to do this. We are getting this error. Why? Because behavior function is non-behavior property. Come on, guys. Why we are getting this error? Tell me.
I mean, double quotes we should have.
No. We are doing very of the silliest mistake. So you guys can observe and tell me. I will give you 1 minute. Not more than that.
Extra
remove that
bracket.
why, not if I there.
Notify dot.
Notify should be outside this if logic.
No.
Extra
Notify
bracket,
dot
sir.
error. Error we need to select.
Yeah,
Hello?
that is fine. That is fine. If I can write notification type dot error, that then also it will throw error. And even
The
after this,
the property should be that on change for that,
who is this?
probably.
Kailas. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kailas, this is very good observation. Basically, this is a correct, concise observation. There is no issue in the logic. Okay, everything is fine. But what we are using the default property, right? Which property
Right.
we need to use?
Yeah. On change.
On change, right? Because on change you will be validating it in runtime. So these things will happen. Like you will write all the things and you will say, okay, why it is not working? So the control name is data card value 4. From where I get it? I get it from here. Come on.
Data
Don't
card
tell.
dot value.
No. We need to give the control name only. But why we are getting error? Yeah, I think there was some typo. Okay, so now it worked. What we are doing, we are getting the domain name and we are checking whether it is gmail.com or not. If user is writing gmail.com, it will let the user add. Otherwise, like if they are adding some other thing, so then it will throw error, right? If it is not equal to gmail.com, so then that means the condition is true. This will happen. If it equals to gmail.com, nothing will happen, right? Let's see now. So I will say, who observed that thing? Kailas, right? Kailas @ KSR. Okay. So when I click outside, invalid email, and it got cleared, right? Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
What would have happened if we have not cleared that?
It would have remained in this.
Yeah. So if user have clicked on the submit button, it would have submitted in the data source, right? Back. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So this is how you can validate the email. And similarly, like I want to validate the postal code also. So for postal code, what can be the validation?
6 digit.
Number of digits should be 6.
6 digit number.
Yeah, fixed digit number.
Lane should be 5.
No. In India, the pin code is of 6 digits, right?
Sorry, 6.
Right,
Lane
right.
should be 6.
Yeah. So
Length.
basically, these things will depend on your requirements also. So length. So the main idea of telling you all these things is this is how you will implement the validations, and these are very much required, guys. Believe me. So now we have to get the length of data card value
That is 7.
7, right? 7 dot,
Yes.
we will say, get us the text, and now it will return us the length. So if you click here, it is giving 0, right? As of now, we don't have anything here. So I will write a if condition, and I will say if length is greater than 6, then what you need to do, greater than
An error.
6 is fine, right? it will exclude the
Not
6.
equal to 6.
No, not equals to 6. So then, okay, I will tell you what will be the issue that will happen with that. Okay, who was this, by the way?
Krishna.
Krishna, right? Okay, Krishna. Enter valid pin code, and it should be of type error, right? So then what we need to do, we need to reset again.
Reset.
Let us copy it directly from here rather than typing, and I will say put it here. And then what to do? Let's go back and check whether it is working or not. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 gone, right? 5000 84, it will stay. So now, Krishna, coming to your doubt. So if you are what you were saying, not equals to 6, right? Correct
Yeah,
me if
if
I'm
you're
wrong.
entering like 1 2 3, it will take. That is not a valid postal code.
Okay, you are saying
Right.
not equals to 6, right?
Yeah, that should.
Yeah. So not equals to 6. So like previously, what was the issue that was happening? So if like as Krishna mentioned, if we were writing even 4-digit code, so then also it will take, right? Because we have given the condition as greater than 6. Okay. So now what will happen? We have hard coded the condition. It should be equals to 6. Only then it should take. So even if now we are writing the number which is less than 6, like the count of number is less than 6, then also it will go away. Look, it is gone, right? Now if we will add 500098, it should be there. Any number other than that, this other than length 6 you are adding, it will give you the error. Got it, guys?
Yes, and I believe so one more condition is required. That should not be a string,
Yes,
because if
yes.
any alphabet type, then it will take.
Yeah. So those validations you can add basically, like when you
Right.
will be working on that. So basically you are getting the idea, right? How to implement, how to throw the error, how to reset. So basically focus on the core concepts. So then the validation you can add as many. That is no issue,
Right.
right? So you're getting the idea of it, right? Okay, guys. So what we will do now? So I will go to the foundation of patch function now. Why we need it? So let us try to submit a record. We will submit a record. We will say Krishna @gmail.com. Okay, and address is 12345 ABC ABD colony, and city is Hyderabad, and country is obviously India, and the date of appointment is this thing, and this is dental. Why email got cleared? It should be Indrajit@gmail. Okay, .com. Come on. Email is not getting added. Let us see. Oh, where is the issue? We are saying if it is not equals to gmail.com, then invalid email. But it is equals to gmail.com, right?
But you are taking user, no sir, user dot email. You are splitting that.
Oh, okay. Yes, good observation. So what we need to do, we need to get the value which is getting written here, and then we need to split. So we will say user, instead of user email, we will say data card value 4 dot text. Okay, in value the v is small, so that's where the issue is getting. So now if we go back, and I will add indra@gmail.com, it should stay. Okay, guys. So now if I click on this 20, if I click on submit, so we should get a record, right? Why it is not getting clicked? Okay. So now if I click on submit, so the record should get created, right? So let me click on submit, and let's go back to our SharePoint and see. what is submitted. This is the SharePoint list, and let me refresh it. And look, the title is not stored. This is stored, this is stored, this is stored, address is open, and even postal code is stored, country is stored, and everything else is stored except from title, right?
Right, sir.
Why? Because, can someone tell me why it is not stored?
It's blank.
No, we have selected the title, right? We have not selected the title, we have selected Mr. right or not? Let me select again and do it for you again. Gmail.com, and address can be anything. Suppose city can be anything. Come on, go to the city. City is anything. Postal code is 789654. Okay, 789654. Country is this, and this thing is 26. And we will say this is physician and submit. Data is saved. Go back. We will refresh. Did not got stored, right?
Right, there's an issue.
Can someone tell me what is the issue? No one would like to tell this. Okay, so guys, what is the issue? Like, what is happening? We have removed the title from there, right? How many of you remember we have added the drop down in the UI?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yes,
Right.
sir,
added.
I remember.
So
Yes, sir.
now the reference, the linkage to the share data source is broken now. Okay. So now what you need to do, you need to write some code there and you have to reference the field and then update it here, right? So in that case, what you will do, how submit form will work. So basically what it does is, it has created the similar form in the Canvas app when we have clicked on the edit form and added that with the same field. So when we are clicking on the submit form, so our UI got converted to that, and we were able to submit the data here, right? But now we have did some changes in the form itself. So in that case, what you need to do is, so then comes the patch function to rescue. So with the help of patch function, you can create and update fields in the backend. So what I will write, I will say patch on click of this button. Patch, it will ask you like to which data source you want to patch. I want to work on this data source, and it will say which record you want to update. So we have to
Right.
write like this object type. Okay. And then I have to write the title you are getting, right? So now after two colon, it is asking which one to refer, right? So we have drop down. What I think we have given the name to it, right? Title drop down. Yeah, this is here.
Title data card. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Title
title
drop down.
drop down dot selected text. So as of now, we are getting record, right? If you can see here, you're getting data type as record. You want to get the value from it, right? Dot look value. So now this is what you're getting. You have to close the braces. So this is the patch function for you guys. This is how it will look like. This is notify. This is patch function. Even you can write here defaults. That is optional because it will select all the records from the table default. And even like we can update the record also from here, that I will tell you in the next session, because for that lookup and all things are required. So then we will work on that. So defaults table name, appointment detail, and this can work like this also. Okay, got it? Patch function, got the syntax, what it will do?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now let's go here and let's create a same record. I will set Mr. Indrajit Singh and erc@gmail.com. Again, address will be anything. This will be anything. Come on. Don't do this. This is this. This is 123654. And the country is secret. And this is 27. Okay. And dental. Submit. Let's go back and check it now. Okay, refresh this. Come on. It does not got stored. We add the country as secret, right? Patch function did not work. Let us remove the defaults. Might be due to that. It will add the default items. Let us get rid of this first and check now. This is the title only, right? The field name. Yes, title only. Let us see and add title only for now and see. Let's go back and check. It should get added now. Still it is not getting added. Come on. Okay. Do we have some reset thing here? No. On change. Okay, let me select something here. Mrs. Go back. And see if you're getting the submit button. And here, let me see what it is throwing the value. It is giving the misses, but it is
Try
not.
say selected dot value, not
Sorry.
text.
Yeah, it
Try
is
with,
correct, right? Misses.
yeah, correct. Selected dot text.
No, this is
Sorry,
not the
say
issue with
selected dot value.
selected dot value. It will give you the value only, Mrs. Let us try with this because the value is coming same. Let us click on submit now. No. There is something else. The issue is something else. Let us try, like, might we what to say, the data is getting cleared, like it is taking time. This is getting cleared. So for that, what we will do is, what is happening basically, once we are clicking on submit, the form is getting resetted, right? So on change itself, we will store the title. We will store this to some variable, update context, and I will say title, and I will say, what will be the title, guys? Title drop down. Title drop down. Let us
Curly
copy
bracket, sir, curly bracket. After bracket, we need to write.
here, right?
No.
Before
Before
the
title. Title.
Yeah, sorry. Now we have to put it in object. That is done. So now drop down. Let me copy that drop down dot text directly from here, from the submit button, so that we don't need to write it again. Like there will be issues that we will be getting due to that. So now we will go here and we will say, okay, where is this? What is the thing? I think it will be on change. Whenever you are changing, you want to set the title as this. Okay, so now it will be stored into this variable, title variable. Okay, whenever you're changing this, it will get stored into title variable, and we will add title variable here. We will say add the title value here. Hope this is the variable. As of now, it is blank. No worries. Let us try to change this to Mrs. and Mrs. Indrajit Singh. That is sounding weird. Let us see what we are getting in the title. Yeah, we are getting Mrs. now, and ideally it should get saved now. If it is not getting saved, so then that means we are having bad day today. Yes, it got saved. Right, what is the issue that was getting, guys? And this issue you are definitely going to face in the Canvas apps when you have lot many things written on the one app, one button. Okay, and automatically this issue will come. Can someone tell me what was the issue? I'm expecting it from people who have already worked on this, like Roy, Krishna, Vivek. I'm not able to see.
Yeah, I haven't worked, but what I think is like by the time it is able to store the value, it's clearing.
Yes. Basically, this is exactly what is happening. So on submit button, what we are doing, we are doing so many things, right? We are submitting the form, then we are generating the new form, right? And then we are doing the notification, and then we are doing the patch function. So basically what was happening in our case, while after submitting the form itself, we are generating the new form, right? So even if like it is getting executed, patch is getting executed, it is getting executed once before the after the new form is generated, right? So in the new form the value will be empty, right? So due to that the issue you are facing, right? Due to that you were facing that issue. Other workaround can be to create new form after everything is done. Okay, this can also resolve your issue, but what will be the foolproof case to store the value in the variable and then use that variable here directly. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about others? Deepti, Soumya, Sandeep, and
Yes, sir, got
Siva,
it.
Shuvangi, Motorola Edge 50 Fusion.
Could you please repeat once more time?
Who is this? Sandeep?
Deepthi. Deepthi.
Deepti, okay.
Yeah.
So Deepti, what was happening, what we were doing, we were submitting the form and immediately after that we were creating the new form. Okay, so when the new form was getting created, at that time the field will be empty, right?
Yes, yes.
Right, it will be empty. So after creating the new form, we were showing the notification, and then we were trying to patch the data back to the data source, right? We were trying to update the data back to the data source. So when you were trying to update, at that time the new form was already generated, right? So in that case the field will be empty, right? Agree?
Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
it was
yes, sir.
happening due to that. So for that, what will be the other workaround? You need to generate the form once every operation is done. Okay, so then the
So
full
that
proof.
means after this patch has done, then only you need to generate a new form.
Yeah. So
Am I
now
correct?
we have overcome that thing also, right? We have stored it in the variable itself. Whenever people will be interacting with that, so it will store into the variable, and on click of submit button, that variable will get stored, right? And we are not dependent on this new form also now. We have bypassed this thing also, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So this is how, because these things obviously, like when you will work on the real case, this is the consider it as real project only you are working. So these are the things that you will face, and this is how you have to overcome that. Okay. Okay, guys. So this was about patch function. So now I will tell you how to disable and enable the button on the basis of conditions, right? So someone was telling like if title is empty, then we should not enable the submit button. If some field is empty, then we should not enable the submit button. So what I will do, I will do it for a few of the fields. So then you can extend the functionality. Okay. So what we need to do, simple if condition we have to write, guys, nothing else. Okay. So here, what should be the control? Display mode, right? Display mode. So as of now, display mode is added, right? So what we will say if on which fields you want to implement that. Can someone tell me? Take any two fields.
First name and service.
First name, there is no point of implementing. It will never be empty, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Date
Then service
and
line
service line.
and postal or maybe
Email
city.
ID,
Yes, sir.
email.
An email ID.
Anyway, like email ID, they need to add, right? Because we have added the validation there. Let's use this
Date and
column.
service.
City.
CT.
Sir,
City
date is
and
also compulsory.
Okay, even you can make everything compulsory. That is no issue. So we will take 2-3 column, like how to get the date, how to get the service line. And because here you will be learning how to get the date from the calendar, here you will be learning how to get the data from the drop down, that you actually already know, but still we will implement that. What was
Okay,
the data card value here? Data card value 6, right?
6.
If data card value 6 dot text, okay, and okay, it should not be blank, right? So we will say not. Come on, everything got is blank. So now we will say data card value 6. This is the data card value 6. It should not be blank. And what next, guys?
Date.
Okay, for date, there will be only one thing. Let us see what is the name for this. Data card value 9. 9, and what is for this? 10, right? 9 and 10.
10.
Okay, 9. So this is of type date. So text will not work.
Selected date.
Selected date.
And data card value. Not.
Okay, there is one braces that I'm missing here. And data card
Not.
value 10, right? Data card
Yes.
value
Dot
10.
value.
Come on. Dot 10 dot.
Value.
So if you press dot here, you will get selected items dot
Value.
value. Right. So we have to put it again here. So now it is expecting the condition here also. Let me expand this. Here also one brace is missing for not. So it is expecting the display mode. Display mode should be, if they all are not blank, it should be added, right? Otherwise it should be disabled.
Disabled.
Dot disabled. Look, it is disabled, right away. If you are adding something here, if you are adding something here, if you are adding something here, only then it is getting enabled. Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, like, we are able to cover the validation part. Let me see what else I had planned for the day. I can't see Mahesh here. So then we will take 4 or 5 more minutes and I'll complete everything. Okay. So now there are very simple topics left. Lookup, search and filter function, and what are global variables. I think with the local variables, you know everything now, right? How to work with that. Still we used few minutes back, the local variable thing, update context.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So now let me explain you global variable first, and then we will use that. So what will be the global variable? So if you want to use this title in some other screen, so that will not be available. Okay. So what will happen? So how to declare the global variable? Global variable will be declared like this, and I will say title, comma, and I will say set it to this. Now we are storing this also in local variable as well as in global variable. I think
There won't be say.
there should be comma, right? So now we have stored it in the local variable and a global variable. So let me rename it as local, and this is global, right? Understandable, guys? Yes, no?
Sir.
Right. So now what will happen? Let us see on the which property we have did that. Yeah, on change, right? So if you go to the local title, it has control and the value is this thing, right? If you go to the global title, it has control, the value is this thing. Let me take 2 cards quickly and let you know. Okay, so I will quickly add 2 cards and show you. Let us add this text label itself, and in the text label I will add the values of local and global variables. Come on, come down now. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I have added it there. Text label. Okay, so this is one. Control C, Control V. Come on, I don't want to work today. So this is local title. Local title is Mr. And insert text label again. And this is global title. So if you can see both the local and global variable you are able to access in this screen, right? How many of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
now let's go to some other
Yes.
screen. And this is the other screen. Suppose I want to go to home screen and I want to use the same thing here. Look, this was the local variable one, right? If I see, added in the formula bar, local title. Name is not valid, local title is not recognized. So basically the global variable is the thing that you can use anywhere in the screen. So suppose you have to pass the reference from one screen to another. So how you have to pass? You have to create a global variable and you can use that global variable in another screen. Got it? Guys, yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So this was this much simple. And let me get rid of these things. And let me clean the app. It was on appointment detail screen. Okay, let us remove this thing. Let us get rid of this thing. And let us get rid of this thing. Okay, guys. So now we have 3 functions basically. So why this submit button is failing now? Because we have changed the variable name. In where it is that we have to go here on select, and we have changed this to local title, right? Local title. Local title. Okay. So basically you have to take care of casing also. So we have faced issues regarding casing also, right? So if it is in small case, it should be in small case. If it is in lower case, it should be in lower case, upper case, sorry. So this is what it is. So now we have 3 functions. We have search, lookup, and filter. How many of you know the difference between them in general?
Yes, sir. I know.
Okay, you know, right? So let me go here and explain, then we will see it in action. We have search, we have lookup, and we have filter. So suppose this is the table that you have. Okay. So here, this is name, location, ID. Name is Indra. Indra and Vivek. Okay, these are the 4 rows which are there in the table. So we are searching in the table. Okay, this is the table where name equals to Indra, right? Similarly, we are looking up in the table where name equals to Indra. There is ID 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are filtering where name equals to Indra. Now tell me, guys, who knows what will be the output?
In search, it remains the same, but roughly these will get highlighted. In filter, it will be 2 and 4.
Okay, in filter you will get 2 and 4 row, right? 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, in search?
In search, maybe all we will get 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4, right? 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Sir, in lookup, we will get the first record. In filter, we will get the all the record related to this name. And in search, we will get the exact that record.
In filter you will get all the records?
Yes. Not all the record means the condition which you have give, based on that we will get all the records. Suppose Indrajit have 3-4 names, so we will get that.
Okay, okay. So guys,
And in lookup,
let's see in
and
the action. Yeah, you are correct, Roy. So let's see in the action basically. So basically what will happen in filter, you will get all the records where the filtering condition is getting passed, and in lookup you will get the first record. So suppose we are looking for Indra, you will get this only first record which is matching. Okay. For search it is a bit kind of what to say it, what it will say if we have one record named as Indrajit. Okay, so it will return you that record also, this also, and that also. Okay, got the difference on the paper?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, so let us go back to our Canvas app and I'll show you it in action. Okay, what we will do, we will add a new screen and where we will add a table and we will work on that. So in this screen itself we will add a table, data table. Okay, this is the data table. I will say appointment details. Right, this is the appointment details table. Let me expand it a bit. Okay, so now we will try to filter this. So right now we are getting all the items, right? We want to filter appointment details where name equals to in
there should be
First
some
name.
column first
First
name.
name.
First name.
okay. Sorry, first name. This one. Look, you got it right. Indra, wherever Indra is there, you will get all the records. So suppose Indrajit. Look, you got all the records of Indrajit, right? Got it for filter?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now we will change this to lookup. Look, you got only first record. Let me change it to filter again. You can see like it is abc@ksr.com. Filter abc@ksr.com. Lookup, it will give you the first matching record. Getting?
Yes.
Yeah. So now next is search. If we go for search, then let's see how it goes.
Equals to doesn't work, sir, I think.
Like work, right?
Not like appointment detail dot column name.
Okay, let us see.
Comma.
Okay, text.
Text.
Okay, we have to give the text because it will be searching the text. Okay, Indra, and column will be first name. So guys, you don't need to remember these syntaxes and all these things. You will be getting everything here. Okay, so here you can see Indra also came, Indrajit also came. So suppose Indrajit KSR is there, that will also come. So it will give you all the details which include that thing. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this was the difference between that. So now this will be the question that you can get in your interviews. What is the difference between search, lookup, and that? So I hope you will be able to explain this with the example now. Can I assume that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If someone is asking you what is the difference between submit form and patch, will you be able to explain?
Yes, sir. Easy.
Yes.
Easy, right? Now you are able to relate, right? If someone will
Yeah.
ask you like how to use one form in two ways, like edit as well as new, you will be able to explain.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If someone will ask you like how to add validations in the form, how to display the error, how to let user like how to let user not add correct values, right? So you will be able to explain it now, right?
Yes, sir.
And you are able to create that pictorial representation in your mind, right? How it will work. That is very important, guys. You will be able to explain with example now, right? Or you will again you will say, okay, lookup is this is this.
No, sir. It's very clear.
It's very clear, right? So
Yes.
basically you guys are working, consider it as like you guys are working with me for 1.5 hour on the task that is given to us from our project manager or client. Okay, so that was it for today. So this was the content which was for planned. So Mahesh was supposed to join. He will be joining here in few minutes. And meanwhile, yeah, you guys can ask me and he will guide you like how to pay and all those things. Okay. So I'm open to doubts now.
Yeah. Indrajit, can we use regular expression in validating some of these?
Yeah, you can. So basically, regular expression will be nothing but the string functions, right? If it is getting started with that, or the if it's getting ended with that, if it includes that. So all those things you can use it. You can go here, and you can see the functions which are there. Even you can use if error is error, all those things. So basically, why I have given you this directory, because every function we can't use in the requirement, right? And it is next to impossible to cover every function and give you the working examples, right?
Okay.
And even if I go through with the every function, so then I need to go and explain like then we will not be able to build a project, right? Then I have to explain with the examples, so then you will be not be able to build the story around that, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need
Got
to
it.
memorize anything. Even you have observed with me also, right? I don't memorize the syntaxes and all those things. Those things are not required. Only thing is which is required is you have to be aware where to do the change, what to do the change. Like we were facing the issue, right? Where the mister was not getting populated, so then immediately it clicked into mind, okay, this is the issue which is happening. So then we did the workaround and it worked, right?
Yeah.
So this is what you have to learn. You don't need to cram anything in DAX or in PowerFX. Everything is there in the internet. You have to search, work on it. That is it. Only thing you need to learn plug and play. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Even here also, if you're learning syntaxes and all those things, so then how it will be different from other platforms, right? This is low code, no code. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Indrajit. I have a question.
Yes, Shivangi.
So how many case studies you are covering?
How many case studies? Just a second, Shivangi.
Yeah.
So case studies wise, like again I told you previously also, like I don't know if you were there or not, don't run behind the count. I can create a case study in the every session and I can give you. Okay, my main aim here is to tell you like how to work the thing, how to work with the things, how to work with the concepts. So it can be like what you can expect. In Power BI module, we have created a Power BI uh, report. Okay, and we have worked with that and learned all the concepts. So similarly in Canvas app, we are creating a Canvas app and we are working with the concepts. And similarly in model driven apps, we will be creating one case study around model driven app, and I will try to explain all the concepts with that. If something is getting missed, so then we will be creating the case studies, more case studies. Okay, so similarly for web for that what to say, for website also we will be creating one website, and for Power Automate flow you will be creating multiple Power Automate flows. Okay, and then after that Power Automate desktop also we will be creating, and then once all these things are done, all the case studies are done, then we will create a project end to end. Okay, there where you will be creating a product basically. So now this, you can consider it as a product, right, that you are creating for a client, like this appointment manager. So here you can add so many features, right? You can integrate it with Power Automate, you can integrate with Power BI. So all, with the help of all these tools, we will be creating a project at the end. We might combine all the case studies into one, and we will help them integrate with each other. So this is how it will happen. But if you're asking me count, you can expect one case study in every module, and then at the end of that there will be one end-to-end project. Okay, but ideally my suggestion will be, don't run behind the count. Even like if you go somewhere, so this will be also considered as case study, right, that I have explained you here. We will be creating a calculator using Canvas app, so you know that this is nothing, right? We have created it in 10 minutes. Right, Shivangi?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Yes. Yes, guys, what else?
Hi guys, Mahesh here. So apart from your technical things, maybe if you have any other questions related to like how
Yeah.
we are going to KSR going to help you, and what will be the fee structure, and how the job market, or any of these things related, maybe we can discuss now.
Yes, you guys can ask any question. So we both are here, so we will be able to explain you
So
everything now.
any questions you guys have, like you can just ask me, right? I am there to help you guys. Okay. So one thing, we are coming to the picture, like mainly maybe you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, Mahesh, we can
Yeah.
see.
So this is the new thing KSR launching now. It's a portfolio. So once your course completed, we are going to get in a design similar like this for all the people, not only making the resume, we are not going to charge additional for this. We developed by using some Powerapps related things and some artificial some AI related tools also, to make your application very easily. We just need to give you some permission to you, so you can create your GitHub account, you can create your LinkedIn account, and just going to fill the form. So similar way, like, hi, this is some XYZ, and I'm aspiring data analyst or platform developer for you. So your peak and your self-introduction. So we are encouraging all the people to give your self-introduction by recording concept. So if it's played, it will become as a self-introduction. After that, minimum 2 or 3 projects of yours. You can see here, this guy made around 3 projects. Okay, so if you click on the see my work and all the explanation, the person explanation only will come to the picture here. Okay, so hope we are able to see the screen right here.
Yes, Mahesh. Yes.
Yeah. So similar way, we are planning to make all you people also. So, see my work in the case, maybe you can't explain your project, right? What we can do, we can say, I handle a Kaggle project similar to my real-time project. Like, I guess as of now, Indra is explaining about some hospital appointment project, right?
Yeah. So you guys can explain all these things. So as you have already worked on
similar
Power
way,
BI report,
and
right?
also we will guide you some hackathons also. So you can simply say like, I participated in a hackathon, and you can see my hackathon project work here in our channel. So we can upload here, and you can simply, it will be unlisted. It won't be present to all the people. Expect who are sharing this link with those people. So you can connect with the people on LinkedIn directly and saying like, hi, this is Mahesh. I'm looking for a job as a Power Platform developer. Check my portfolio. And the same you can make in your resume as well. So this is the one thing we have already started now. So with one batch of freshers we started initially, now we are implementing with all the people, right? So apart from that, you can see all our interview questions. We are already preparing on it regularly, even all other trainers as well, along with the Indra. So we are making the more interview questions. It depends on the current market situation. You can see Power BI, Powerapps. So frequently we will update. Every 3 months, 4 months, so the new interview questions we will update here. So it will help you to crack your interview. And also frequently I will connect with you people and to know the information, like what kind of questions they're expecting, or you people are able to answer or not. So any other issues. So throughout the till you are getting placed, it's not like a 4 months course. Our association will be till you are getting placed. Okay. So after that, still you can approach me or else our team. So if you need any other support, guys. So this is the thing we are implementing with along with the regular course, resume making, LinkedIn profile creation, and you can see some sessions. And actually, we planned a Naukri session this weekend, but it's postponed to next week. So Naukri update and how to get a more opportunities with your Naukri profile and what you have to do. These kind of scenarios we will conduct frequently, right? So you can ask me like if you have any other questions. Okay.
Mahesh, is it free of cost, the profile making?
Free of cost, completely
Okay.
free of cost.
Okay, okay.
Once
Thank
you are
you.
becoming a KSR student, it's a free of cost. I'm not going to charge a single penny for that.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions like and the fees part, maybe you can check with my team. Okay. So in an app also you can pay. I will guide you how to do the payment. Okay. You can go to the courses. You can sign up first and go on paid sessions.
Mahesh, app is not visible. App is not visible.
Oh, sorry. Let me share entire screen then. Yeah. So it's our website, guys. You just go to the datavision.com. Let me explain you again. So, okay, it is another interview hub. I will let you know about this very soon. We are making some more products. Market application, we are developing our own. So you can click on sign in. So it will redirect to our LMS system. Okay, you can first time if you are logging, you can just sign up. Already you have an account, you can log in with your Google account, or else you can give your email ID and password, right? So under courses, you can see paid sessions. Here you can see our course Power Platform Developer August 24 by name Indrajit. Click on here. Buy now. Okay, you have all the options here like installments wise also. Okay. Okay, you can pay in installments wise also. Full fees, maybe you can approach our team, maybe they can negotiate some more. Okay. For payment, you have multiple options here like a credit card, debit card. So once you click on pay now, it will go to the multiple options. Okay. If you pay full fees, we have some discount. Maybe you can check with my team and or else you can call me as well. And you know the names of Soumya and Bhargavi, Gopi, these people are working and you can approach them. They will help you. Right. So apart from fees, maybe you have any questions you can ask me, guys.
Sir, how long the validity for this recorded videos? Because I have daily recording sessions, right, sir? So how long?
So,
like,
yeah, I will tell you, sorry, your name, sir.
Satish.
Satish. So Satish, ideally we are providing 1 year access. Okay. So maybe you can ask me the question like a lot many organizations or institutions, they are giving lifetime. Why Mahesh only 1 year? So my intention, Satish, within a year, you should become a pro in these concepts and you have to be get job. After 1 year, still you need access for the live, this recorded session in the sense only 2 scenarios. Once we didn't teach you well. The second scenario, you didn't learn well. Only these 2 scenarios from my point of view. So at that time, you can call me directly. So Mahesh, I need access few more days. I will connect with you and I need idea exact reason for that. Maybe you can say like I didn't get much time at that time and that's the reason I want to revise now. Yes, I will give again 6 months and will let you know once you completed with all your sessions, let me know. I will prepare your resume and portfolio and all, right? So similar way, another case, I got a job, but I have to work only on Powerapps at that time. Now my project entered with the Power Automate also. It's better if I have the access again. I'm very happy at that time because my student got a job. I will extend your access again. In another case, Mahesh, no, I'm attending interviews, but I'm not able to crack interview. They are asking some different concepts. At that time, I will verify your profile or else if any issues from my side or else your side. So why they are asking apart from our curriculum, we will identify there. If need any more support, I am ready to do after 1 year also. Right?
Magesh, hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you can ask me, sir.
Regarding the labs for practicing purpose.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
I
Yeah.
What are all the processes are there?
License we are providing is a lab in the sense your system only you have to use. It's not like in the previous days, right? So what are the documents required for that, like a license? Raja@ksr.com. You are going to get an email ID from the KSR that will activate with the Powerapps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, Power Pages, Power BI premium licenses.
Okay.
So that you can able to practice all the real-time scenarios, what exactly happening in the real-time environment, not like a trial versions.
Okay. How many months it will be?
It will be 4 months for premium version. Pro version you will get it for 8 months. Total 1 year.
It will be of 1 year.
Even you will get Outlook and Teams also. Like anyone who never approached any IT company, they are not even aware about how to write an email, how to schedule in a meeting in the Teams. We are going to discuss parallelly about that also. Apart from our WhatsApp group, we are creating a Teams group also. All your people going to add in the Teams group, and we will try to encourage people to discuss within the team for any doubts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mahesh, like the website the blog really looks cool, and I think it will be
Here is
helpful
still
for all of
developing,
us.
sir. We are working on it. Actually, I'm not happy with the looking. So technically, content we developed, but we are still looking to make a more attractive and user friendly to read. So maybe
Yeah,
another
sure.
version will release very soon. So not only this,
Yeah.
KSR is developing mock interviews, AI based mock interview. We already developed technically, but our budget not able to maintain the AWS server. So we down and we are looking some other alternatives to make it again, because we used LLM models. So that product will work like you can give your resume of Power Platform developer. It will recognize what kind of points you mentioned in the resume. Depends on that, it will shoot questions with the video recording. It's not like in a technically writing. You have to give the answer with the oral, and it will record all the conversation, and it will analyze how correct are those answers.
Okay.
We are working
Great.
on that product. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we'll get those services as well. And yeah, really, it's helpful for all of us. And just wanted to know, like, on certification front, like, what should be the pathway for us
So
if we
our
want to
course
go?
curriculum is sufficient to you to crack your Power Platform certification.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Do we
more
get
than
any
enough.
dumps or something?
Dumps, to be frank, technically I won't suggest. Okay,
Okay.
but I can suggest you to write initially with the 1 or 2 sample tests. We can get it from the internet. Once you completed that, you can able to crack your test by own. So dumps we can get it from a lot many internet sources, Krishna. But ideally,
Okay.
I won't suggest to go with the dumps.
Okay. Okay.
I will tell you one story. Maybe it's airing in the YouTube also. That's fine. So one of our student, like they told me like, Mahesh, I completed certificate without learning properly. Then I asked how. So they given one contact. So they helped them to complete the course, complete certification of PL300. I thought this fellow is very technically strong. That's the reason very easily they are completing the certificate. I thought to take him as a mentor for KSR, and I called him. He said, Mahesh, you can give me any certification I can able to crack. If you are asking, I don't know what PL300 actually. I can able to crack the test. So because he had a dumps and he know how to write with the dumps simply. Any certification, not only PL300, any certification.
Okay.
If you are asking any particular certification, he will just ask one question, let me check it. Because if it's there in his database, he will say, yes, I can complete. So those way of it, I won't suggest.
Got it.
And gaining knowledge is important. Certification, if you are paying, it's a costly, I guess 5,000. Another 5,000 if you are paying, someone will write inference and study. Those things are happening. But what will be used of that, right? I won't suggest, Krishna.
Yes. That is secondary thing. Primary thing is the skill, basically.
Exactly.
You can focus on the concepts. Certifications will not help you in the interviews. Basically, if you have certifications and basic questions, basic scenarios, you are not able to answer. So then that will go into vain, right?
Yeah.
So once you have everything there, so then you can go plan for this.
So to make our resume look like a more attractive and our portfolio looks more attractive, there are some free certification from Microsoft itself. By spending 5 hours, 6 hours on each concept, we can get some certifications. We can make we can garnish in our portfolio those certificates. That's more than enough for initial level.
Okay.
we will guide you how to write those certificates. Even from Accenture, Capgemini, these kind of companies also will give you. So there is a website called Forge. I will guide you later in the sessions. So by spending 6 hours, you can get a small certification from Accenture also.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Madhu?
Madhu, Mahesh, regarding
Yeah, hi Jay. Yeah.
regarding the practice session, like you told you will provide individual licenses or else.
Yes. No, individual. You will get a J at KSR.com, Deepthi at KSR.com, Kajal at KSR.com, Krishna at KSR.com, Mahesh at KSR.com. Every individual will get your own email. So let me share my screen again. Maybe I can show you. So you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
So now I'm not actively looking into the groups. Actually, trainer is taking care. So you can see every student will get this kind of group, and they can join in the group with your names. So, and also I will take a session on placement cell frequently. You can see placement cell only for usually if any organization once course is completed, you have to chase them. Mahesh, make my resume. Mahesh, I'm not getting calls. But here, I will take a session alternative days. Previously, I made for 5 days a week, but it's not working. So I'm making alternative day, 12 to 1 o'clock. You can join. Mahesh, you promised me during the course I will get a calls. Now I'm not getting. So you can join, Mahesh. I'm not getting calls, but not able to crack interviews. And it is they are not scheduling the interviews. So all these kind of concerns we will rectify there in the session. That link will be shared with all the people in the group members from last 2 years, not even 1 year. For last 2 years, I'm sharing. The same link will work for every day also. You can join and you can ask me the questions. Right.
So the
So you can see the
application which are
process like
creating in the Powerapps, it will be visible for other users also, only for the user who is creating with these licenses.
internal within organization, it will be visible, the app which you are creating.
So no other person can edit, right? Or else.
It depends. Like if you're giving edit access or view access.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the placements and session frequently I will conduct, and I will try to rectify your queries there related to the placement related. Apart from that, any technical example, Mahesh, I'm giving interviews but not able to crack interview. At that time, I will check with the mentors and I will try to take in a one mock interview with you so that I can able to understand where you are lacking. In most of cases, I observed team compared to technical issues, they have confidence issues. That's the reason they are not able to crack interview. What they knows, they are not able to present in front of the panel.
So, sir, recently I have given an interview like they asked me to create like OT for the employees. So for the US clients, so where I'm unable to create because everything it has to be auto calculated. Like everything it has to go to the respective HR teams and it has to updated like OT calculated OT for like employee, because any employee can log in at any time and he can work like more than 9 hours. So it has to be calculated everything, including the breaks and half day leave, everything it has to be calculated. So in that case, I got rejected.
What you give an answer actually?
Sorry, sir.
No, what kind of answer you given?
Because I don't know anything, but just I try to confident
Okay, you
that
don't have any idea on Powerapps and Automate, right? At the time when you are given interview.
yes.
Okay.
But I know a little bit, but I don't know completely.
So Indra, able to answer this?
Yes, Satish, once you are through with this course, so you will be able to give these kind of answers to the scenarios. So as of now, like you have attended the 5 sessions, right? So we are building, I will not ask you to, what to say, predict the future. So you can take decision on this 5 sessions itself. We have created a Canvas app, right? So now if someone will ask you to create a Canvas app and do all those functionalities, do validations and do validation, and how to like save the data from one form to another, so all those questions you will be able to answer, right? So similarly, like these kind of issues, these kind of scenarios, when you will get in the interviews, even if suppose you have not implemented those, you will get those ideas and you will be able to give the answers which are around that requirement. So there is no what to say fixed answer for these kind of scenario questions, Satish.
Yeah.
So you might think a different way, Jay might think in different way, Roy might think in different way, I might think in different way. Okay.
Like here, yeah, like example, how to create an app we are going to learn here, right? Similar way, you can try to implement there. At that time, you will get in a better ideas once you are finishing these concepts. Even our students previously, they made an application for even KSR also, like to understand how much attendance to take the attendance of the people. Like example, today total 40 people are batch size, but only 21 people joined. These kind of application even our student made for KSR itself, just for a sample purpose. Now in these 4 days only, Indra prepared an application for appointment, right? Similar way to calculate their OTs also we can do. It's not a big deal. Previous batch, a couple of people they made in a previous sessions, like in last year sessions and all. So it's not at all a big deal. Once you are going with the classes, right, you can able to make a session of your like a particular question, right? Making OT to calculate the OT of the people. You can make it your first project in that only. Once you are completing after 1 month, I guess within a 1 month you are ready to make your first application. Correct. In this level of application, right? Correct. Yeah, you can take challenge of this attending an interview. Actually, it's a good. You will get, and I'm very happy you are understanding the question and you are remembering that question and trying to get the answer. So same way, like failing is not a big deal. Once you failed an interview, try to learn the concept from the next interview before going to the next interview. Hardly how many interviews we can fail? 10, 15, 20 maximum. 21st interview for sure you have to be crack. But each interview from failure, you have to learn something new. Right? Yeah. Is it okay, or else you need any more information on this?
It's okay, Mahesh, as for now.
Yeah, okay. Any questions, guys? All good?
Yeah, all going good.
Yeah. Okay, we'll meet on Monday then. Monday at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.